Hello, hello, everyone. So, our next activity would be photo appropriation. So, from the word appropriation, no, from the word appropriate. So, that means to say you are going to create something as appropriate as the original. So, as close as the original, the closest thing that you can get from the original. So just like for example in these photos that you are seeing now, what you will have to do is choose a photo which you will copy. You will, how can I say it? You will try to imitate everything from the gesture, from the costume, from from the background, from everything. Okay, so that's it. I'll show you more examples. Okay, just like this one. Okay, so you can always improvise, but the criteria for judging is how close you can get to the original. So what you will do is you are going to choose some photos, some paintings of renowned artists, and kana bang mga sikat nga mga photos and paintings which you will copy, which you will imitate, and which you would really try to resemble good, no? You will really follow and imitate the closest possible. So from the costume, from the hair, from the wardrobe, from everything. Okay, so that's another example. It's quite funny, but it's really challenging. Okay, this is another example, no? Again, you can always improvise. The criteria again is how appropriate you can get to the original photo. Okay, so another criteria is not just how close it is, but of how creative you are and of how challenging the photo that you choose, no, that you try to copy, how challenging it is, because there are photos which seem to be very easy, no. So I would of course give a bigger grade to those that I think are very challenging. So that's another example. And this is another example here. Okay, so if ever the photo or the painting that you choose would need other people, then you can always ask your family members or anyone back at home to help you out. Okay, so it can either be solo or group or two people in the picture like this one. All right. So I also have done this. Well, I would have wanted to show you more from my students' work, but my internet now is not so good. So I'll just show you something that I did in the past of from this activity. So that's. Oh, by the way, do not forget to caption that photo that you take from. Who is it? Who is the painter of it? When is it painted? And all the details. You have to put it there. And then next to that would be your work. Okay, like how you copied it, or what is your interpretation of it. And then, of course, you make a title of your own, and then the model is, of course, yourself or your name. Okay, so in your slide, oh, but yes, you will have to put everything on a slide. So you will have to document the making of it. No, so just like this one, okay. And if you can have a lot more photos of it, then put it all in the slide. Yes, the making. And by the way, the one on the left who assisted me is actually a real nun. That's my aunt who helped me out. So I tried to borrow this costume from her. So again, try to be as creative as possible. Okay, and then don't hesitate to explore. Okay, so that's it. So again, you will have to look for some photos, for some paintings which you will copy, no, which you would try to really imitate the closest thing possible. So just like for example, this one is a bit funny and it's quite challenging because the original is a male, and those who no, the original is female, and who copied it is a male. So if I see the level of difficulty is quite high, then the grade also is quite high. So please challenge yourselves, and then again try to be as close to the original as possible. So just like for example the gesture, where the eyes look at, you have to capture everything. Okay, so the attire, the hair, and everything, you have to copy everything. Okay, so or if I were to comment on these photos, if you look at it, look at the feet, it may not be exactly as it is because the other one does not have sungkod, right? So again, try to copy everything as close as you can be to the original. Okay, so again, it can be photo or painting. And then, please put it all in a slide, no? Slide na siya. So, what you will submit to me is in a PowerPoint presentation. So again, include there the final output, and you document the making of it, from the putting on the costume and the makeup and everything, from take 1, take 2, and all the takes that you would make until the final photo. All right, so enjoy making this. It's actually challenging, but it's very fun. Hello and goodbye for now.